the land is it's just amazing. Like, there's over 200,000 lakes that are in Finland. And then most of their land is also 60% is covered with forests. And so to get to places, most of the time we would be walking through forests. And then you would see, like, they have forest, like, strawberries and forest blueberries, and being able to just pick them as we're going along. And that was just an amazing thing. I'm, like, kind of shocking too, because, like, you don't find that very often unless you're, like, going camping. And so just to see it, like, you'd go in an apartment and then all of a sudden you're walking out and you're in a forest. I was amazed at how, like, everybody took off their shoes to come into the house. It doesn't matter who you are. Like, in their houses, like, they don't have carpet, they just have rugs. And their houses are, like, a lot smaller and more, like, boxier. One of my friends has, like, 6 kids, and they had 3 bedrooms for 6 kids. That's very uncommon, though, to have 6 kids in Finland. It's usually like 2, maybe 3. They are a lot quieter. They're not boisterous unless they're at a party. They're very respectful in public and of other people in other people's spaces. Transportation, not very many people have cars. Like, they have, like, probably the best transportation. At least in Helsinki, you really don't need a car. Like, they have the streetcars, the trains. They even have boats to go to different, like, little islands that they have around there. It's just, and then there's buses. There's one bus I remember that would come by, like, every 5 or 10 minutes during rush hours. Like, you did not need a car at all. It just was, they had just such an amazing transportation system in that area. Probably up north, you probably would need a car up that way because there's not as many transportation as there is, like, in Helsinki. Tampere is another city I lived in, and it's like 2 hours north of Helsinki, and they have a pretty good bus system. And when I lived there, I didn't have a car. We just used the buses, and it was really, like, still a pretty good system. Everything's a lot more expensive over there, probably twice as much as it is here, but I think you also get paid a lot more to live over there, so I think it evens out. I feel like Finns have a better sense of style than here. Like, I mean, it's a European style, so, like, you'll see, like, men in European cuts suits, so they look very nice. A lot of the missionaries from my church, they would go and buy suits there because they just looked so much nicer than the ones here. A lot of the suits here, like, are kind of baggy, and there it's, like, very tapered, and they just look very slick. I don't know, it's an amazing place for sure. It's a kind of a hidden gem. It's not like, oh, Santa Claus lives there too, so he's on the Arctic Circle line, so he's up there anytime. If you go there, you can go and visit, so kind of cool.